Hi, BookTube. It is February the 28th. It is a Tuesday night. It's 5:31 here in West Michigan. This is the last day of February, and so I'm going to do basically what, I don't know, it's not a wrap-up, but basically what I'm going to do is just show you the books that I have kept up here to read and what I want to keep up here to read throughout the month of March, or in the month of March. I might go on to something else in March, but basically I have to put some of these books down in the lower level and just focus on what I'm going to read in March, or what I think I'll read. So some of these books I've mentioned in the videos in the last couple of months, but I mentioned I got Hunter S. Thompson, The Proud Highway, the volume 1 of his letters. I mentioned in a video that I bought these books to add to my Hunter S. Thompson collection. I might keep reading these, but I'm not really sure. I did get in the mail today a used copy of another biography of Hunter S. Thompson for my Hunter S. Thompson collection, When the Going Gets Weird, The Twisted Life and Times of Hunter S. Thompson, a very unauthorized biography by Peter O. Whitmire. This thing came out, as I looked at it, came out in 1993, and we know that in February of 2005, Hunter S. Thompson committed suicide. I got this book for $4, and that's why I bought it. There's only like 4 biographies of Hunter S. Thompson, and I didn't have this one in my Hunter S. Thompson collection, so that's why I got it in the mail today, just to have it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to read it. I've read biographies of Hunter S. Thompson. I've looked at documentaries. I've read his books. I'm reading this biography right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with these things. That's all I'm saying. I might put my Hunter S. Thompson down the lower level, back into the collection, and not read any more, since I know most of this. I am kind of interested in the letters, so I might keep reading the letters. I might keep reading the Kingdom of Fear. I got this in the mail. Was it last week or this week? This is his memoirs, Kingdom of Fear, Loathsome Secrets of the Star-Crossed Child in the Final Days of the American Century. This came out in 2003, and we know that he wrote this as a memoir. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep reading it. I'm not that crazy about it. I also got in the mail today, this book, and then I also got the new Robert Lowell biography. This is called Robert Lowell, the Poet, Setting the River on Fire, a study of genius, mania, and character, by Kaag, Redfield, Jamison. Those who watch my video know that Robert Lowell is one of my favorite American poets. I have biographies, I got books of poetry, letters, all kinds of stuff on Robert Lowell. And that's why I bought this. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep this up here. I might read some of it in the month of March. I have been looking at, off and on for a long time, another book by Kaag, Redfield, and Jamison, Touch with Fire, Manic-Depressive Illness and Artistic Temperament. So I might look at these throughout the month of March. I am going to look at throughout the month of March. I still have been reading The Last Innocent White Man in America and Other Writings by John Leonard. I've been reading these. They're just little essays. I read one, maybe a couple a day. I also got last week this other volume by John Leonard, Reading from My Life, Writings from 1958 to 2008. And these are like more on book reviews or his ideas of his reflections or reviews of books. So I'll keep this up here during the month of March. I am going to take down this book I was reading in the month of February, Aubrey's Brief Lives. I probably will keep Paul Theroux, The Deep South, his travel memoir. Deep South, 4 Seasons on the Back Road. This is a travel memoir. I'll probably keep this up here. I'm not going to keep up John Saturn's Feast. I read half of it, and I wasn't really that crazy about it. Kind of slow. So I'm not going to read it. Take this down the lower level. I will keep with this because it's easy reading. It's just John Aubrey, his own life. Ruth Scurr goes through his writings and just quotes about life there in the 17th century, and I'll probably keep this up here. And I got the stories of Mary Gordon the other day in the mail. This is a used book. These are short stories. I did read a short story the other day by her. I'll keep this up here. American Philosophy, I'll keep up here, A Love Story by John Craig. I will keep up here Bop Apocalypse, Jazz Race, The Beats and Drugs by Martin Torgoff. I will keep this up here even though it's like a repetition of his other book, which was, what was it called? It was called Can't Find My Way Home, America in the Great Stone Age, 1945 to 2000. This is kind of like a repetitious of that book, so I haven't been too crazy about it. I will keep reading Shakespeare and Company. It's a memoir, history of Shakespeare and Company, that very famous bookstore in Paris, France. I will keep that up here throughout the month of March. So I am going to take this down here. I bought this month, The Invention of Science, A New History of Scientific Revolution. I'm taking this downstairs, down the lower level. I just wanted it. Maybe I'll get into it sometime in the 2017. I'm going to take down the lower level A Really Good Day, How Microdosing Made a Mega Difference in My Mood and My Marriage in My Life by Alette Waltman. I haven't been too crazy about this. I read half of it. It's not Life at the Bottom, the worldview that makes the underclass. These are just essays. I read a lot of them. I'll take it down the lower level. And I told you about The American Nomad. This is a political memoir about the elections in the late 80s by Steve Eckerson. I read half of it. It's kind of slow. It wasn't what I thought it was. I'm going to take this down the lower level. So that's basically, I'm going to take those down the lower level. And throughout the month of March, I'll continue to read American Philosophy, A Love Story and Memoir by John Craig. I will continue to read Bop Apocalypse. I haven't really, it's kind of repetitious, but I might just read certain chapters in there that I'm not completely. I will read Shakespeare and Company. I do want to read some more short stories by Mary Gordon. I do want to read this biography on John Aubrey, who was a chronicler of life and people in 17th century Great Britain. I do want to keep reading this travel memoir on Deep South by Paul Theroux. I do want to read these essays and reviews by John Leonard. And I will look at throughout the month of March this new biography on the poet Robert Lowell. So that's what I want to look at throughout the month of March 2017. I got some books coming in the mail. I'll probably buy books, but these are things I'm going to keep up here to look at and to read throughout the month. And these I'll probably take down to the lower level. And I might continue to read some letters by Hunter S. Thompson, and I might read some more of his memoir by Hunter S. Thompson, but I might not. So yeah, this is a video I'm making. I've got to make another video about the used books. I bought at thrift stores yesterday, and they're behind me here. I want to get rid of them, put them down the lower level before my wife gets home. I'm trying to clear stuff out. I got to do some cleaning. I got to mop some floors and clean the bathroom, do some vacuuming and some dusting. My wife will get back Thursday evening from Phoenix, Arizona. Just talked to her on the phone. Be good to get her back home. So yeah, one thing else I wanted to mention is that sometimes when people comment on my videos, for some reason they're putting spam, and I can't seem to get them out of spam, and it's kind of frustrating because I do appreciate every comment, every question, and I seek to respond to all the comments, and so I don't know how to fix it, so I'm sorry, I don't know what to do, but I do thank you for all those who comment, who ask questions, and I like the interaction with people who watch my videos. And so yeah, so I hope you had a good February 2017, and I hope that we all have a good reading month in March 2017. And like I said, I'll probably make a video tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon so I can get rid of these used books that I got at thrift stores yesterday. So hoping you're having a good night. Until next time, bye.